Alright, just getting a couple things going here. Gonna be starting off with the Bulldog here. Dana requested it. I'll gladly hop into it here. Alright, let me just get a couple personal reserves off. Might as well make a little bit more credit and stuff because I'm broke. I just bought the Oho, which, hello everyone. Hello Simon, Uber, Dana, and Graham, it looks like so far. Nice to see you guys already. Yeah, I'm starting off platooning here with Anthony. If anyone else wants to join right now, we're probably going to be doing starting off with mid tiers here. He is up to tier 8. We'd be able to play. But I'm going to be, popping into some lights. Probably not any SPGs right now. But if there's any specific mid tiers, I would probably say tier 6 to 8 right now. I'll gladly hop into them for you if you have any requests. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. My microphone's a little bit it's a little bit in a different spot. I guess kind of whacked it and didn't really reset it up. But yeah, I've been trying to get a few light tank matches and SPGs in to try to get this tank reward mission for lights and SPGs at least part of the way done. I don't want to bore you guys because my light tank play is not always up to snuff. So far it's been alright though. Been doing a lot of damage, but haven't really won anything as of yet. The little hands, I invited him into the game. So if we play together, we get more experience. You start off at like 3 times experience for each battle if you platoon. We're down to 1.5 times for each battle. We're almost close to, you get 1,000,000 credits for platooning for like 100,000 experience or something. And eventually if you make it to like, if he makes it to tier 10, or if we platoon for like 1,000,000 experience, we get the T95E2 tank. Something's wrong with his PC. Shit. And of course I typed, but holy shit. That platoon is going to screw us over. I've been seeing... Hello Abdul, nice to see you. They essentially means he's a recruit, and like I say, playing together you get more experience, you get some other little perks, and free tier 8 premium tank out of it. The end of it all. But I've been seeing that quite a bit on this map. People pushing the 9-0 line. I've been doing it more because it's been pretty damn effective. Whoops. I can't spell. No battles so far, but I'm just gonna hop into another little quick one since he's gonna restart his computer. I'm grinding the leopard while I hop into that there. But yeah, so far that didn't exactly start out well. I hate when I type a little bit too quick. Don't exactly have the best camo in this, but I might try to spot just from the bush here, but we'll see. which I don't know if everyone's seen, but soon the AMX, I forget the specific numbers, like the Liberté Tier 8 Premium Heavy's going on sale. They actually just buffed it, and effective armor values kind of through the roof. They're up to, I don't know if he saw me or not, to be honest. They're up to 250. Yeah, they saw me there. Oh crap. I was not expecting. I failed. Like I said, I freaking suck at lights when, especially when I'm streaming. Alright, so that sucked. Yeah, top. Yeah, of course we lost Overlord there. Well, hopefully it fix it to Anthony. That way we can do some matches together, get some experience. But the AMX new Tier 8 French heavy tank that's coming out. Basically, the frontal hull armor, effective armor values 250 millimeters across the whole front, upper and lower glacis, even with a stronger piece on the upper glacis. And it's gonna come out soon in the premium shop. It's not for sale yet. I think it's next week that comes out, or maybe basically it's up for sale sometime in November. I forget the exact date, but they actually just buffed it a little bit in super test. So who knows if that's gonna kind of stick when it come for sale for us, but its frontal armor is pretty awesome. The only weak spot on it below 250 millimeters of effective armor is its cupola, which the cupola is pretty strong on it. That's down to like, I think like 60 to 80 millimeters of effective armor, but the rest of the front, you're going to be hard pressed to penetrate that thing with quite a few tanks. Like premium rounds are going to go through it, and you know, higher tiers like 9 and 10s, but tier 8s are going to struggle like there's no tomorrow penning that thing, especially lower tiers. That last match on a Leopard, I shouldn't have went for the bush. It's just without camo skills, it's definitely iffy. Plus, I didn't expect an E8 to slide out there as quick as he did. But I usually do better in light tanks when I completely forego trying to spot for my team as my, you know, primary thing after my first little pass. But that was my bad, trying to do something not exactly comfortable with. Yeah, right now at the tier 7 British heavy tank, like you said, that's up for sale. It's not good, it's not bad, to me it's just a pinch boring. It just really struggles when you face 8s and 9s, but it is good for its own tier. It just has a very dinky gun and not a lot of armor. Not to say, I hate to relate it to the TOG, it's just, its gun is good, but lacks alpha, and it lacks armor, but has HP. So, it's really just one of those tanks where it really depends on the match you get in. Yeah, always gotta say my first username. Sure, I can invite you, Graham. Figured I'd be able to get a quick little hit off there before I pop back down. Since I don't think I can do too much on the hill, honestly. Our team's doing alright. It's not doing great, but okay. Which, talking about, it's like today I haven't exactly had a lot of time like I thought to do stuff on the website and also other videos, but this upcoming Monday, I know I was going to let you guys know about the stream. It doesn't look like I'm going to be streaming at all on Monday. I'm just going to cancel that entirely since I'm having basically my whole family over. Monday I got to cook for that. But what I am going to do instead, because if I did stream on Monday, it would have to be basically at like 9 8. Holy fucking shit, dude. Well, there goes that shot. Like, I was like, who the hell just ran into me? Did that rock jump across and hit me? I'd essentially have to stream at like 9 a.m. if I was going to play it all. And instead of doing that, I'm going to release, some standard replays. They're not going to be live streamed, but I'm going to release, at least 2 or 3 of them. That way I'm still putting out something. I'm just waiting for this M4 to shoot. But my schedule otherwise is going to be the same. I'm going to be streaming this Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at the same times. It'll just be this one day on Monday coming up where I won't be streaming. Keep angling like that. No. Yeah, he just got to the point where really it's frontal armor or bust here. But alright, I guess I'm gonna try to spot here. This might end badly for me. This might end extremely badly if these guys don't start shooting this guy. They should be able to get that Black Prince. Should. Doesn't mean that they will. Shit, the Black Prince is still up. And this is where I get... Ooh, I was about to say one-shot it, but... Crap. I had a chance if I ran away earlier, but I didn't back up in time. If I had started turning around, I could have ran back up, but at least we got a win here. But yeah, Monday, sorry that I can't stream. I know that is a good day for some of you guys since it's earlier on. Here we go. Let's invite Graham as well. What the hell did I get here? Oh. The match ended. I thought it was still going. I guess that ended before I got back into the garage. But decent match there. Confederate Mastery Badge First Class. I'll take that. Decent amount of assist damage. Alright, so I'm fairly sure you're grinding tier 7. Yeah, I'll start out with alright. Tanks to help him out a little bit. But if there's any requests, I'll gladly take anything up to tier 8 right now. Pretty much can play anything, let's say tier 5 to tier 8. If anyone wants to see anything specific. But yeah, I actually have a battle I want to do voiceover over. But that'll probably show up on Monday. I played a couple matches before hopping on here. I was in a KV5 on that same map, and I pushed down against, I forget what other tanks, but there is a platoon with 3 E25s in it. I'm sure you guys know how I feel about E25s. And I ruined their day. They were camping all the way in the back corner behind little hills, trying, to snipe people without being spotted. I just bum rushed them, and it was like cockroaches scurrying, trying to flank me and kill me. Oh, I just annihilated them all. It felt so good. Yeah, I can hop in the Churchill 3 for you, Abdul. Okay. That sounds a lot better. I'm sure he has Windows 10. Alright. We'll see how this works here. I'm loading a heat round just in case I run across, say, that object 416, which is a very high possibility. I'm just taking this route because it's a little bit quicker. Not much, just I would probably say like a second or two, but oh yeah, he got popped by an E25. Wonder if he got ammo racked or something else. It does not look like they be pushing here. Oh, trust me, I hate E25s as well. Holy shit, their Carnivarn is drowning themselves. I'm just gonna wait for him to drown. There we go. That way I'm not spotted. I'm gonna light up this KV4. KV4 lit up for my team. Just don't want to get too far here because our team is severely struggling. Oh god, that was a little bit of a mistake there, but I didn't see I don't see anybody pushing behind Graham and I, so I just kind of hit the brakes and getting the hell out of there. It's like, come on guys, hit something here. Like, Graham and I get spotted, it feels like half of their freaking team. Like, how are they not hitting that E25? We have a CDC and a T-34-85 over there. I just don't get it. There we go. I tracked them. Maybe that should help a little bit. My little light bulb didn't go off. Anybody? Somebody. Anybody. I feel like I'm just wasting my time here. Grant, we're up now, which is good, but these freaking heat shells are freaking expensive in this thing, especially to bounce them. Oh lord, it's a freaking AMX 57. Oh no. Yeah. Thing is a light tank murderer. Didn't help that it set me on fire, but Those things, if I see them in a lightly armored tank, I try to run the other direction most of the time. Alright, so we got a Churchill 3 request. I'll hop into this tank here. Well, I don't mind too much that I don't have the E25. Like, I'd love one, because I'm going to be starting German TD soon. Not that it's the best crew trainer in the world with its crew setup, but it mainly just comes down to the balance. Like, you'll see in this KV5 match that I stomped freaking 3 E25s in a platoon. There was a point where one's just sitting out in the open in front of me, like staring at me, and it just like magically appears. Like, I would venture to guess 100 meters from me, but no bushes or anything in between me and him. And I was just like, oh shit, like, where'd you come from? And then he goes, zips past me. But let's see. Which, did anybody else, curious, did anyone else get a survey when they logged into World of Tanks? Today or yesterday? I had one pop up in my garage. It's a little strange to see one in game. I get them all the time, sent to my email from Wargaming that I fill out, but I don't get them too much in game. That was a first. Alright, so we got Churchill 3 here. Against tier 6s, its armor it's alright, but those tier 6 TDs and SPGs can chew me apart. Cromwell I'm not too much worried about, but pretty much in this thing, keep your hull slightly angled. I'd probably say about 15-20 degrees, and then keep your turret, you know, you don't want to show your turret too much unless you're confident you're going to out damage somebody, because your turret is the weak spot. So shit, I stopped right where I didn't want to as far as SPGs go. Just want to get on this side where Graham is. Come on, Hellcat, they all shot. No one's able to hit you. I wish everybody thought that way. I'm probably gonna regret this. Yeah, there's a freaking T1. Yep. The T1 I could have dealt with, but I didn't expect to get hit that by that TD. Honestly, I thought he was facing that way. Oh well, that's my bad. That's a pretty stupid decision on my part. Here's the hoping that we can punch through here. I'm actually curious when, talking about that tank earlier, when that's going to be on sale. I know I very much want that tank. Let's see. Yeah, because right now the FV201 A45 is on sale. That's the tank where it's like, it's not great, it's not bad. Maybe I'll hop into that next tier, since that kind of falls within our tier range. Just if anyone's, you know, interested in it. Yeah, we did win the Type 62 match, fortunately. Awesome. Should have got a freaking Graham and I a shit ton more spotting damage than we probably did. Just we're lighting them up and nothing. Like, I got 1,000, but alright. Tier 7. I haven't played this guy in months. But yeah, it looks like the 10th, November 10th, is the T26E5 Patriot. So I thought the AMX M449 Liberté was the next up, but that doesn't start till November 24th. Yeah, essentially November 10th through December 5th is the Patriot. November 17th till the 28th, that's actually going to be the Ram 2 and the Hydrostat. I'm sure a lot of people are going to gobble up the Hydrostat since that's kind of a rare tank. Not the best tank in the world, but I think quite a few people are going to get that. But I'm actually interested in both the T26 and the AMX M449. Essentially both, the first, the Patriot one, Tier 8 Premium American Heavy, that's gonna, I don't think it's gonna, be a Super Persian clone, but because it does have full matchmaking, it has a better gun, especially with standard rounds, but it's going to be a little bit different than that. But they definitely look extremely similar, obviously. Yeah, I can play the Jackson next up, Abdul. Kind of got shafted a little bit here with matchmaking, but it's what happens with tier 7s. I think I kind of talked about that last stream about, specific tiers. You tend to get shafted on the North American server because of our lower population. Whereas if you hop over on EU or the Russian server, it's a little bit more, equalized. But this tank, essentially, you don't have too much armor. Even the turret armor isn't that great once you start having higher tiers shooting at you. Really, its strengths just come down to a good amount of HP. As you see, 1500 HP on a tier 7 heavy premium. IS6 is 1550, so you got something going for you there. But at the same time, the gun on it is a little bit dinky. 150 damage. Penetration, though, is good on APCR. It's just even hitting your shots with APCR. If you shoot too many of them, or if you miss just one, you're not going to make any credits, even with a premium round or premium account. Come on. Choo choo. I don't think he wants to go in here, but he be going, whether he likes it or not. Oh shit. That type is just huffing along, or chugging along. Little bit surprised he is pushing out as hard as he is, but our base is wide open. Holy shit. If we have any chance of winning, I have to go back. Right now we just have an ISU, a Centurion, and that's it outside of SVGs. This is not going to go well for us, to say the least. Screw you, T25. He's like glued to me. At least I got a little bit of a reset points there. Not that it's really gonna matter all that much. Yeah, it's just unfortunately they won the 1-4 line very quickly, and doing that almost doesn't guarantee you a win, but it is very hard to come back from it if you're the enemy team. Just the town only makes up a small little sliver. Oh my god. I was trying to get a little peek at... I probably should have stayed at my initial position, but... Oh, I was trying to hit that Indian Panzer. And, yep, my shot was a little bit late. About a half a second late. Oh well. But, unfortunately, the FV201... like, when you're put in matches like this, it's hard for you to... It's just hard for you to compete, because pretty much everything penetrates you, even if it hits you square in the turret. It struggles a bit in that regard. It's not a bad tank once you're not facing a bunch of higher tiers, but... yeah, unfortunately, that's not always the case. Hello, Parker. Nice to see you. Alright, so after this was the Jackson. Here we go. But, let's see if I'm trying to earn enough credits here to be able to get my OHO equipped here. Like, I'm probably gonna butcher the Oni, at least to start with, the equipment to get that over. But if there's any other requests, you know, I can play up to tier 8 right now. I'll gladly take it. Later on, we'll see how it goes. If anybody wants anything tier 9 to 10, I'll do it towards the tail end of the stream. Otherwise, you know, I'll probably pop into some tier 8 premiums here as well. But I've been meaning to platoon with you for quite some time, Anthony, so I'm glad that we can do this. I just hope Matchmaker starts throwing us a bone here. Hi, Parker. Well, that's my next tank up for grinding in the Japanese heavies, the OHO. Yeah, I can do the T-34 heavy tank Abdul. Uh-oh. Graham is the lone tank in the center. I'll see what we can do over here. Normally I wouldn't worry about the center too much, but we don't have anybody camping back here outside of an AFK Tiger and a Cromwell, which is nothing. Just gonna do a little peek here. I'll take a crack at that T-21 where he's positioned. I should be able to get a little bit of a hit on him. I just don't want to push too far in the center because this thing doesn't have a lot of HP. And there's a few tanks over there that can definitely hurt me. Never mind. Guess I will. Oh lord. There's a IS-6. I was like, oh, I'm fine here. Help. Help. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen already. Frickin' FV304. And I'm dead. Of course, 2 frickin' direct hits by that thing. So I did jack shit here. I'm just getting a little bit annoyed at being bottom tier match after match here. It gets to me sometimes. I don't mind it in some tanks, but I knew I shouldn't have pushed there, and yet I did. Yeah, I can do the super person as well, Dana. But man, I wish in my FE304 I'd get, you know, 2 direct hits in a row. Whenever I play that thing, I just tend to miss by just a smidge. And it has no splash radius on it, but... Yep. Alright, I didn't know that thing had a good heat round. Oops, didn't mean to click off him there. But a little bit frustrated that I got taken out by Artie. I should have just stayed back, and then that IS-6 would have got spotted when I was safe, but I was a little bit impatient there. Like, who thinks that an IS-6 pushes through the center on this map? Definitely, I didn't think so. Oh, he got snuck up on. It's going to be interesting here in a second if once these KV2s and KV3s make it to our base. We still have a chance here, but my ping is jumping all over the place for some reason. Don't know why. No clue why my ping is jumping everywhere, but holy shit. Never had this happen. Honestly, this might make me have to restart the game. Unless somebody is purposely trying to ruin my internet, which, you know, might not put it past somebody. But I'm actually going to restart the game here and see if I can get that fixed just by doing that. Essentially, each time you close your client, reopen your client, it actually reroutes you. You can get different pings that way. How that makes sense, I have no clue. But somebody actually... I forget how long ago it was, but I read it on, you know, the World of Tanks blogs and stuff. Somebody actually detailed it pretty well out, where every time you log into the game, it's a different route to the server, something like that. But for whatever reason, my internet is going to shit right now. Hello, Kungster, nice to see you. Let's just bring that down for a second, that music. Holy shit. But yeah, for whatever reason, we might not be getting back on here. We'll see if this works though. My ping is... we'll see if I can fix this. 1 second here. Sorry about that, guys. Uh, it should all be fixed in here in a couple seconds. Just need to restart this one more time. Granted, Fruit's still in an SPG, so still have here for a couple seconds, but sorry about this. It seems like everything's going wrong with this stream today. Just can't win. Sometimes I wonder. My dog made it back in the room now. He's happy. Lowered the music. Sorry about that if anyone has it loud. It's just, for whatever reason, the audio settings, I can't get the music in this when I start the game up to. But if this doesn't work, we'll see. Alright, my ping's a little bit better now. So we'll give this a shot. Sorry about that, guys. But my router, like I own I don't rent anything from Comcast, and I actually have a pretty damn good router and modem. I don't use what they give to you, but yeah. I hope not, Uber. That would be horrifying. I thought that match was gonna end pretty quickly here, but I guess not. That's probably gonna. I kind of sucks. I had to jump out of that, but yeah. All right, there we go. Not that I'm not even gonna bother looking at what I did because I didn't do anything at all. Yay! He's probably gonna whine now that he's in here. He was sitting outside the door, and he's probably going to be upset for being in here now. But sorry about that. Just seems to be one of those streams where I have one every now and then. Alright, guess I'm letting him out. There we go. Yeah, high class hamsters. For whatever reason, it just had a hiccup. It's like I'm not over Wi-Fi, but resetting the game a couple times worked. But we'll see. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Comcast. Cause I actually had a salesperson, like I said the last stream, knock on my door right before the stream, asking me like, "Hey, you want to upgrade?" And like what do you do? Like stream movies, and do you have cable and blah blah blah, trying to upsell me. But it's not like they don't have any data caps or anything here in New Jersey. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throttle your stuff every now and then. They're such a shady company, but unfortunately, pretty much everywhere, not everywhere in New Jersey, but everywhere north of my township, and essentially Cape May, like the Cape May, the town itself, and just above it, kind of, I hate to say suburb, but, we're stuck with simply just Comcast. Whereas everybody else, just north of us, has Comcast, Verizon Fios, and, you know, they have about 2 other people as well. We have one choice if we want anything other than just dial up. I just had to shut down a laptop was actually in the background. It might have been that, but we'll see. It seemed to have fixed it now, but the laptop wasn't doing anything, so who knows. Like, it was literally just sitting there on. But you never know here. Like I said, they know that we're the only option they have, and they do kind of take that for granted. It's just, it kind of sucks. Like, I've looked into every other internet provider, and yeah, it's either, you know, DSL or, you know, crappy satellite internet, or Comcast. No. I figured I would take a crack at his track. Yeah, I know that all too well, Tunster, about having, you know, cable and stuff like that affected by the weather. I used to live in a small cottage on my parents' property, and every winter, once it dropped around freezing, I would not have any cable after that because of the wire. But yeah, that's when I started getting satellite TV, and I've had it ever since. It's just such a, it's no hassle having a satellite, unless, you know, like a tree falls on it, but very nice, Graham. Now, VK4502B, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for us, but at least our team's doing pretty well here. Let's see if I can make it to this E1, not E100, E75. Ooh, very nice. I caught him just enough to where I got him tracked and I can hit him on the side, but he actually has a repair crew in there. But I'll gladly just pump rounds through his side here. He's about to get flanked by 2 lights, and yeah, of course, he overmatched my roof on that one little spot there. Give that guy credit. Not too many people use that spot. Granted, it's not very big to hit reliably. Ooh, thanks, whoever did that. You saved me from shooting an APCR shell at Artie. Yeah, I can see that. I know it's like the dishes that DirecTV has, they're rated up to like, I think like a category 1, maybe. Yeah, I think just a category 1, say like Hurricane. But I've only had my, outside of like major severe thunderstorms, I've never had any problems with my, you know, satellite dish. Whoopsie daisy. I hate how it kind of turns you there, and at the end, it kind of takes your controls away. Woo, we got a little bit of experience. But nice little win there. Next up was the Super Pershing. Finally got a decent little win there. Yeah, next up's that. But as far as the recruit thing, because Graham was asking about that, it's like if you invite people to the game, as you see here, We haven't platooned too much, unfortunately, but you know, you can get a decent amount of stuff, and then eventually either a tier 10 tank or a million experience platoon together as a T95E2 premium tank. Yeah, I can do the T44-100 as well, Abdul. Yeah, I could see, you know, repeated gusts having, you know, some effect on it. Luckily, even though I live essentially on the coast, I live like, say, like 5-10 miles off. I would probably say 5. So it's not like I live directly on the coast, so that helps out a lot. Alright, so super potion. Honestly, I don't know where I'm heading. Maybe I'll head up here. Yeah, really I'm just gonna head up here just to balance our team out. We actually have a lot of people up here now. And to say I have 2 prototypes, they're either gonna sit back into base, travel up the A line in the north, or they're gonna head down south. And then there are 2 KV5s. I pretty much, you know, knew that they were gonna head down here. Actually, knowing that they have mostly slow top tier tanks, I might actually just push. You know, I might forego this if they don't see anything up there. But yeah, the day I get a alternative to Comcast is the day I switch my internet provider. Luckily, I do not have a contract or anything with them. It's probably why they keep bugging me. Oh lord, that's not a good sign there. Shit, I was hoping to track him. Okay, Graham should be fine up there pushing into those guys. I don't even think the Yag Tiger 8.8 can penetrate him unless he hits him in the cupola with a premium round. I got APCR loaded just for the Yag here. Oh, nice, Parker. It's pretty good with that tank. I've actually seen, I think, is Frontier, you mean satellite internet? Or, so I've seen something with satellite internet. It sounds familiar to Frontier. God, I shot too low there somehow. I didn't want to sit in front of him. Oh lord, there we go. Because he can just shoot down into my turret roof. Not that it looked like he was going to do that for some reason, but... Or no, I think the satellite internet was like, HughesNet Gen 4. Like, oh, those commercials are funny. E25, so I've got to aim at it. Come on. Here we go. Oh, you're not going right back to the same spot? Okay. Really, the whole internet thing in the US kind of, it ticks me off in a way, because you keep seeing all these news stories about like Verizon and Comcast and AT&T and stuff like suing local governments for. Holy crap, I just got deleted. Awesome. Artie has got me a couple times today. Granted, I wasn't exactly playing Artie safe there. Don't get me wrong. That doesn't sound very good. A ping of 2 to 4 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, it's like usually, like I hate Comcast, but that mainly comes from my past dealings with them before moving here. But like I don't have too many problems with them. It's just every now and then I get these weird spikes of lag. Usually it's in the middle of the day. Um, Sometimes my internet just cuts out for a little bit and then comes back in. It's not the connection, um, to my house because that was checked within a year ago, and I actually watched them do it. There's nothing wrong there, but it's something in our area. But when there's only one. Ooh, that sounds nice. Yeah, I wish I had something like that. Like, yeah. All right. So after this request was the T44-100. Here we go. But yeah, I know that. Yeah, the U.S. is pretty large, so I was reading a couple things about that before. How people compare to like other countries that have awesome internet connections, say like South Korea and stuff, and compared to the size of the U.S., it's like little teeny dot. But I don't know. I almost feel like, not to talk politics or anything here, but the internet is essentially essential to everyone's life right now. I would say for 90% or even more of Americans, unless you take very old people or people who don't live, they live in rural country areas. Can't pronounce that. Goddamn R's. But I almost feel like it should be, not to say regulate it more, but it should definitely be made more accessible to people, since it is, it's almost a given sometimes that people have to have internet for their jobs, for their kids and stuff. It's like even Ryan talking about the high school now, they're giving every kid a Chromebook, like instead of textbooks. Like, what happens if like she said, what happens if a kid doesn't have internet at home? Like, how are they supposed to get online and do their work if they're expected to do everything on a Chromebook? Like stuff like that. But for like my area here, we have Comcast, or you're back in the 90s with freaking dial up. Like you have stuff like that where it's not even, I think, the cost of getting to us, because every other township above us, because there's none below us, has it. It's just once you hit the township line, nope, you're not coming in here. So it has to be something political. But anyway. I agree. I don't want anything to get taken over, but I got hit by another. I'm just angling wrong here. Hello, Hi, Uber. Haven't you been here for a while? You said hi. I thought you were here already. ST1, you can go. I just took freaking 2 big hits here that I didn't exactly want to. Shit, I think I just got hit by a freaking Conqueror, but at least he didn't delete me. How many ISP companies? I would say thousands, but off the top of my head, the largest ones: Comcast, AT&T, Verizon. See if I can get another shot here, but he's tucked behind this little rock. Nah, I'm not gonna get lucky there. This 1390's dead, so I'll take a shot at this T-54 lightweight. There we go, we got some big hits on him. Fortunately not big enough to take him out, so I'll take a crack at this little bench here. Maybe I can pump around in this VK side. I don't know where he went, unfortunately. I'm faced with the problem if I had to get down now, or else I'm gonna die. I have to worry about arty very much now. Yep, I knew I was going to take that shot, but if I didn't get here, I was very much screwed. I'm still a little bit screwed, but I'm in a little bit better position right now. I think my best bet is to go up here, to be honest. Yeah, you know, everything has ups and downs, and there's no perfect solution to it. It's just, I feel at times the cost of things, like mainly, because I was looking into like if I should switch, like say Comcast packages. Luckily, my state doesn't have a data cap, but they're doing data caps on freaking internet for your house now, and it's at 50 gigabytes, and you essentially have to pay for more once you hit that limit, and it's an extra 50 bucks a month to get unlimited. It just seemed a little bit insane to me, because not to say, because I get that equipment does run down over time based off of usage, but to me it shouldn't, like, it doesn't cost any more if you send 100 gigabytes from your house than 50, something like that. So but anyway, unfortunately I do not have the AMX 5120 Tunster. Eventually I will, though. I plan on doing the French heavies at some point. Okay, this guy's coming along. I'm gonna ruin his little parade there until he comes down and gets me here. Come on, rush me. Come at me, bro. No. And he got me. I was banking on him not having enough of gun depression, because that doesn't have the best gun depression, but he just got me. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of places in the U.S., which is where a lot of companies are suing. Yeah, I can do the Scorp G. They're like suing small local governments. They're basically, the companies own the lines, I believe. I don't think that's been overturned in every area yet. So essentially, you know, you have to get permission as far as what I was reading. Like essentially if a different company or something wants to do something to a telephone pole, whatnot, with internet on it, you have to get permission from the other company to be able to do anything on it or touch their line, or they have to move it. And I think that's what Google Fiber or something was running into, that they were trying to put Google Fiber into these towns, and say Comcast, Verizon were like dragging their feet, not letting them do it quickly. Stuff like that. But anyway, enough talking about freaking internet and Comcast. It gets me a little bit annoyed. But yeah, Matchmaker has been fucking brutal. Sorry for my language, but there's no other words for it. Sorry, are you? I didn't mean to bump and turn you, but it happened. Without Artie, I'll take a chance at getting to this center spot and helping the south. It's a slight risk. I've been seeing a lot of people pushing here in the center the last couple days, but it's mainly been in mid-tier matches. My ping's not as high as it was, but shit. I don't have anyone with armor too, so I'm screwed now. It's just this tank has a lot of limitations on maps like this. There's no real good sniper spots, I should say, for lack of better words. And unfortunately, you know, anything that hits this tank, say auto pen. Oh lord. Thank you. Well, Scorp G, you know, it's a good tank, don't get me wrong. It just, on certain maps like this, this is a brawling map through and through. It's not the best. You know, it's not the best at maps like this. Okay, I'll bite. Fortunately, I used my repair kit. So, you either jump down and help me, or we're both dead. Thank you. Took a chance that nobody was over here to help, and fortunately that, you know, that paid off. Now we have a problem of, I'm gonna take another chance here. Having no HP. Tier 10s, I'll give it a couple more battles. I'll do mid tiers if anyone else has any requests. Then I can do you know, some tier 10s. It's just they have a Scorpion G that was sitting back there, which, you know, he's probably going through the same conundrum that I am. Oh, this thing has no armor. It's not really a brawler, but you gotta help your team out. It's just I'm waiting for this guy to push up. We're losing the north. We're losing the north bad. Screw it. They got the Pershing. I'm gonna head back to base before it's too late. Oh lord, there's a TVP. Holy shit, TVP shooting gold at a Scorpion. Oh lord. That thing does not need gold rounds for 90% of tanks, yet alone me. I think the Persian might have been poking out behind that little bush. Okay, so I don't have any shield except for a T-30. There is a T-34. I won't leave him out to dry. We just need to group up, and right now we're not doing a great job at that. I'll try to help you out though. I'm just gonna try my best not to die here. You know, just one frickin' shot can kill me. Here we go. Awesome. Alright, so I'll wait for him to shoot. Here we go. Very nice. I'm concerned if I head north, I'll either run into the IS-7 alone, or the IS-7 will come south. Yep, he's down there. Yeah, unfortunately, no good luck here. Oh God. Oh lordy lord. Fortunately, he doesn't have a repair kit, and he probably has camo or, you know, something on his crew other than repair. Yeah, I would say myself and this T-34, we're in for it here. But yeah, after this, I'll do. Well, why don't I do one more match here? Then I'll hop into tier 10s. That way I can do, you know, like 5 tier 10 matches or something. But my only chance here is to stick with the T-34 wherever he goes and hope for the best. You know, it's extremely unlikely that we're gonna win this, but at least with him, if someone sees him first, they'll be able to shoot him before me. Theoretically. Oh Lord. That friggin' TVP again. Goodbye. That felt good. I'll admit that. No. Really, there's no chance for me against this IS-7, so it's like, screw it. I'm just gonna see if we can get this Scorpion G to shoot. I'm dead. At least he got a shot off though. Hey, I did 3,200 damage, but yeah, we didn't stand a chance for a good part of that battle, unfortunately. All right, so I'll do one more tier 7 since that's primarily what Anthony here is grinding. So why don't I hop into an IS-2? But that was better than I thought I was gonna do in the Scorpion for that match, but it was still a pretty crappy loss. That TVP frickin', you know, he got us there, but you know, that's how people play the TVP a lot of times. They just chuck pure frickin' premium, which is what he was doing there. It's not exactly hard to rack up damage in that thing if you're zipping around the back with your laser gun shooting people. Thank you, Uber. But yeah, unfortunately, another thing with the whole recruit thing, that little, uh, the little, the tally for how much experience you have towards, your 1 million experience, something like that, to get rewards for your recruit. It's tied to wins, platooning with them. So you can platoon all you want with them, and unfortunately, if you don't win a lot, it doesn't count for anything. That's something I think is. I get why they did it, so people can't just invite, which people do it, and they even admit that they create reroll accounts to get the T95E2, which it's not even that good of a tank, but it's a free premium. I'll take it. But people create rerolls, and I guess they don't want people just playing bots to get, a free tank, 1,000,000 credits, and rewards. So, oh my god, dude! Thank you, T34. That was awesome. For his, yeah, you're in on my blacklist, because running into me there's no excuse for that, and yeah, that might have been the difference between us having a good match or a very bad match. It's just. Yeah, we're gonna be in a doozy here unless. And that guy even has 2 marks on his tank, so. Yeah, unfortunately, the stream, I'm gonna have to end it right at 8 tonight. I have a couple things I need to do before I go to work tomorrow. Trust me, kind of talked with Anthony before this, but he understands. I need tier 10s right now too, honestly, with the way Matchmaker has went. I would very much enjoy playing some high tiers. Because even before streaming here, I was playing tier 6 to 8 lights and arty. So. We just lost half of our team, and yeah. Not even an SPG shot here, because our SPG is set up to hit their base and the center. Yeah, this is just depressing it. A little depressing. I know there's a T30 around here, but I feel like I need to do something. Oh shit, there's a T30 over there. Screw it, I'm going for it. Maybe we can take out a T30. It's our consolation prize. He does. I understand it too. It's just light matchmaking. It does, has pulled us into a couple higher tier matches, but doesn't necessarily mean that you're always going to get high tier matches. Not too surprised, I guess, got annihilated there. So. But yeah, I pulled into the IS-2. I guess couldn't keep playing light tanks. I want to get that weekly light and SPG mission done, but I can't play almost a full thing of it. I don't know why he's complaining that we lemon train. We didn't. It's like our team actually spread out pretty damn well. It's just almost everybody died. But not too much you can do there. That was a steamroll if there ever was one. Yeah. See, Anthony, you already hopped out. Sucks platoon didn't work out too well for us, but yeah. Hopefully next time it goes a little bit smoother on us. But if there's any requests, I'll gladly, take any requests here. I have about a little over a half hour here. Well, yeah, tonight's just been one of those nights. It's some nights it's off. Unfortunately, though, if you're streaming, you can't exactly just drop the game for a few minutes and walk away. So, if I'm not streaming and I start having a streak like this, typically I just hit the X button and I play something else, or just get off the computer. And that's what keeps the game from being frustrating a lot of times, is having the ability to do that. But well, I'm glad I picked the right tank, Tunster. So I'm actually gonna head north, to be honest here. I feel like, yep, we have a lot of people heading to the town, so I'm gonna head up here. But there's no SPGs, so I'm a little bit more, open to the center. Or not the center, but the north. I might end up in the center, though, because we don't have anybody there. Unfortunately, that might be a little bit of a problem. If we push too far north, we can get flanked through the center. But yeah, typically you don't see me head out here. Specifically, you can get hit by Arty. It's very hard to make it out of here without armor. Fortunately, I do have armor. But a lot of times, you don't have enough people in the town, which we should have enough people down there. It's just that is going to be an issue. So I guess I do need to head out here. Crap, we lost 2 tanks already. Awesome. This is great. I probably could have hit that E50M. Shit. Alright, I need to get in here. I'm opening myself up to get flanked, but at the same time, we're going to be screwed if we don't kind of plug the hole in the center. Yeah, I can play a couple of those tanks, Abdul. Yeah, go figure. The one time where I'm like, it kind of makes sense to go in the center. Yeah, it turns out probably not to be the best idea in the world. We just had frickin' our north get smacked because they pushed out extremely hard. Just gonna see if this 907 crap. I'm definitely not on the ball tonight. 50 I'm stopped, fortunately. Just now I have a TVP and a bat chat in my sights. Got me to use my repair kit. Give him credit. Come on, guys. Yep, I'm gonna take some shots here. But I'd be, holy shit. I didn't think Graham was that low on HP. Yep, I'm gonna be screwed here in a second because our grill moved. Crap. Yay, I got a ding on him. Just wanted him not to go. Oh, I'm past frustrated right now, but I do very well at hiding it a lot of times. Hey, I got the T10 helping, yay. But, another shitty match. I'll have to redo my title in, you know, I'll have to name it What Not to Do in World of Tanks. That's been my night so far. Alright, so I'll do the IS-4 and T-30. I don't have the M103. Yeah, it's like, if you remember me saying, I'm going to push out here, but I'm probably going to regret it, I regretted it. It's just I got myself in a spot. I was so easily flanked, and it just went completely different than... I usually don't go there at all. I stick towards the town on that side because the north, it's a lot of poor terrain, so you move very slowly, you turn very slowly, and there's a lot of spots for you to get flanked, but our team just put nobody in the center whatsoever. Like, yeah. Oh well. All I can hope is for these last few games to be good. I'm glad I didn't, because I didn't really have too much time before this stream. I wanted to get some matches in. I'm glad I didn't really promote tonight. Like usually I post it around on the forums, Facebook, stuff like that. I kind of skipped that today. I'm kind of glad. Yes and no, Tunster. Ever since they buffed the E5, it's... I would say it's one of the hardest tier 10s to penetrate from the front. It's like it's got no concrete weak spot, because its weak spot's the lower plate and the cupola. They're trolly as all hell. Alright, nobody's heading here, but I will. I can get hit by Artie here, but we have a lot of people heading south, so I don't want to, you know, go too far down there, considering we don't have anybody in the north. And of course that's an ammo rack. What else would it be? Yep. I'm using that little you know, cart to protect me there. Just gonna angle a little bit. Thank you, Graham. miss. Shit, our guys are still pushing in the south. I see that they're at our base, but at the same time... I freaking hit that dead tank of all things. Scorpion G's getting pretty damn lucky here. That was another miss. Yep. Luckily they're not capping us, because they would have won by now. So we got that going for us, that they're not capping. IS-7's about to push around. IS-3's about to cross down there, so he's gonna spot him. Shit. I really want to get down there to help kill that IS-7, but at the same time I can't now. We're about to be flanked. That was a bad shot on a lot of levels. There's this Centurion Action X. Man, I was just late on there. Oh, this is like the recap of the night. Just, you know, a couple misses there, and yeah, just barely off on a lot of things. Screw you, CDC. Someone stop tracking me. Yeah. Oh, I'm just surprised. Our guys in the south, they pushed hard. It's like Graham peeled off, but the rest of them just sat there, like against like a couple tanks, and they didn't move any further. That killed us there. Like, they still have a chance to win, fortunately, because the enemy wasn't capping quick enough, but at the same time, like, damn, people, like, look at the map. T30 here, though. If anyone has another request, I'll gladly take it. Still have time for, at this rate, probably like 3 battles. Hopefully Technical Sergeant Carter can pull me out of this slump. Maybe I need a cup of coffee right now. That would not be good. And of course. Alright, so Himmelsdorf. Alright, so I kind of like our chances on the hill. Is knowing that I might try to push hard up the 7 line. But really it's kind of a crapshoot where to go. It's just sometimes if the hill does very well, I don't want to put too much faith in them in a tank like the T30. I'd go out here because you can get shot from the hill a lot, but if your team owns the hill, it's a little bit, safer, but I should have done the cooking show, I know. That would be so much easier, in a way. I definitely would have to redo my kitchen first, but I wanted to push hard here, but That Type 4 got probably the best spawn to be able to get there. Yeah, I can play the 183 and... I clicked, but it did not shoot fast enough. Yeah, I can play the 183 after this. With my luck, though, that's going to be a 0 damage match. Alright, so... there's 2 awesome shots there. I can go through his frontal turret, but... a little bit of an if. I got APCR here, just in case the Yag Tiger 8.8 comes around. Here we go. Nicely done. Back to AP. Now the Yag Tiger comes up. Just with APCR, I know I can go through the superstructure most of the time, not always, but enough to warrant switching over. Oh shit, what the hell are you doing, tank? Nice ammo rack there, but I don't know what that guy was thinking about. Here we go. I kind of straightened out a little bit before he shot me the first time because he was aiming for the back of my tank. Holy shit. Thank you, Type 4. You're just showing me your backside there. I'll gladly take that. Very nice, Graham. Don't need APCR now, but let's load it. I'm definitely not reloading it with a 17-second load time. Hey, thanks for requesting this though, Abdul. This match is what I need it right now. Until I get like ammo racked or something here. T92 just drops out of the sky at me, or you know, a platoon of E25s appears at random. Goodbye, Mr. Batchat. I know you're gonna get a shot on me, but or not. I'll take that too. T30 works well in matches when you're not getting pushed to death on. So I'm glad they did not push hard, because that's when this tank struggles a little bit with the long aim time. And if you miss a shot, that can, you know, put you in a pretty tough situation. But anyway, yay! My luck is bouncing back here. We got a Brothers in Arms. Decent amount for both of us there. I'll take that after tonight. Alright, so we have the 183 for the next request here. After this, I'll probably have one more battle. You know, if they take the normal amount of time, and then that'll probably be it for the stream. Like, I don't want to go past 8 here, just because I do have a couple things to do before I have to go into work tomorrow. And I actually have to go in a little bit earlier than I typically do, so definitely need to get some stuff done. Going down to weekends is nice in a restaurant, but you know, it's a lot of work condensed into essentially just 3 days. Which my streaming schedule, of course, I'm not streaming Monday. I said that earlier in the stream. I will be releasing you know, some standard non-live stream videos that day. However, to kind of offset that, my stream schedule will stay the same, you know, this Sunday, and then Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday again. Just not Monday coming up. I am going to have to alter it, my schedule a bit. This is coming around Thanksgiving now, so we still got a couple weeks here. It's just the week of Thanksgiving and the week after Thanksgiving, I'm going to be working about 6 days for those 2 weeks, so I'm going to have to cut back to stream again for those days. So I'll let you guys know how that changes. Might go just to 3 days for those 2 weeks. Still have to figure that out. Those 2 weeks are always kind of, you know, the last hoorah of, you know, actually being busy in the restaurant. I really don't like going to this spot, but there's really no other spots on this map outside of camping. It's just the center. This thing's not flexible enough. This 3 to 4 line I like pushing in heavies, not flexible enough. Other side I could camp, but we have nobody on the hill, so what's the frickin' point? This is why Tundra can be, you know, a pretty crappy map a lot of times. Does he see me? He sees me now. Don't know why he sat there. He was going to get damaged. Probably damaged his gun, and I would guess his commander. Tiger 2 didn't light anything up over here, so I'll take a chance at pushing around with him. Ooh, Lord. Of course, the Centaurian moved up right after the Tiger 2 went through. Come on. A little bit too late, buddy. Oh my god. I haven't gotten a one-shot like that in quite some time. That makes it worth it. Hopefully I don't get RD'd here, but I'm gonna pull out of... never mind, M103 doesn't look like he's pushing. But unfortunately, you know, our whole other flank is practically dead here. Tiger 2, thought you were gonna push on that M103 to free me up here. Yeah, we know that there's a mini-map, but what do you want us to do? There's literally nothing you can do on this map sometimes. Like, your one flank dies, it's pretty damn quick when that happens. If you turn around, your flank's gonna lose and the other flank's still lost, so... it's just... Really, my only hope here is to kind of head where Graham's heading. That's the quickest way back to the Cat. Also one of the riskier ones, especially with the ISU 152. But yeah, it's kind of like the only hope here for us is to reset them. Our TVP is extremely close to getting back to the base. And we got capped out. I don't know why the TVP didn't push in there. Oh well. That was a little frustrating. He had it. I get that he has a reload, but we're going to lose if he didn't reset. Oh well. I guess he was too worried about his tank getting dinged. It's, why don't I play the IS-7 here. This will most likely be my last one tonight, regardless of how long it takes. I think this is my last battle. Between ping and a bunch of other stuff. But I'll be back Sunday, 6 to 8. I'll be doing pretty much any requests. I should have some credits. I started out with like 100,000 credits here, so being at 600,000 here, I'm not short of credits anymore. So yeah, hopefully Sunday matchmaker is a little bit kinder to me here. Definitely didn't place nearly as well in any of these top tanker things as I would like to today. My goal is to kind of do, I would hope, almost all the tanks that I can play, just to try to score in a bunch of them. I don't even care about getting in the top, the top 10, like a lot of people are shooting for, the top 3 to get the tanks. It's just, if you see you, Tunster, thanks for watching. Glad you could watch a good chunk of the stream. If you can place in almost all your tanks, I'm gonna head to the other side because we don't have a lot of people. You can get a crap ton of personal reserves. Say if you have like 20 tanks that you have, getting into the top 100, it's not the easiest thing in the world, but as long as you can string together 5 wins in a row, I would venture to say that pretty much any of you guys watching could probably get in the top 100. Basically a lot of people are just doing the IS-6 stuff like that, popular tanks. Awesome. I need to stop talking and thinking about the game, but I'm trying to do a broad approach to it. I think I'm already in the top 100 for about 3 tanks, and I only qualify for about 4. But you can get a huge stockpile of personal reserves, pretty good ones at that, for qualifying. Go figure. T92 pretty much direct hit me there, but I wasn't doing my typical wiggle. Artie. I saw one Artie shot land there. Awesome. Alright. We just need to stay alive, ST1. Especially with him moving out. Oh, and I bounced. That looked like I hit him on the freaking engine deck too. Oh god. I was trying to get his front track wheel, but sorry, bud. Nah, he's about to get taken out. Never mind. Awesome. Should give this ST1 a little bit, ooh lord, more credit here, but at the same time we're on borrowed time right now. Shit. I got a ramming crew in this because I use this in my KV5. I saved you once though, ST1. I can't save you again, unfortunately. No. I'm definitely going to take a big hit here from the E4. But yeah, he's doing the right thing here. Oh lord. That tracked me there, guys, and he's got a repair kit. But this is gonna be my last match, even though it ended here a little earlier at 7:50. You guys can probably see for a good chunk of this night it was a little bit it was a little grinding on me here, but it ended with a pretty quick and easy win. I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take that. After tonight, anything was better than most of the matchmaking. But anyway, my next stream gonna be Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. And then not gonna be streaming Monday, unfortunately. I'm gonna be, putting out about 2, 3, maybe some more regular videos that day. But then I'll be back 4 to 7 on Wednesday. Yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and bearing with me. I know this was probably one of my worst live streams, but thanks again. And always thanks for the support. I appreciate the support from all you guys. You know, definitely puts a smile on my face when I see that. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit busy when I get off here, and yeah, gotta work about 10 hours tomorrow. But anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and yeah, I'll see you around hopefully on the next live stream. If not, Wednesday. Hopefully enjoy some of the replays I put up Monday. If not, yeah, hopefully have a good rest of your night, and hopefully Matchmaker is nice to you if you're trying to do these tank rewards missions for lights here. It's like I got 17,000 out of 50. But anyway, I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching again.